You have kids and grandkids, right?
I have kids, no grandkids yet. Yes.
Are they into Bitcoin?
My kids all grew up with a Bitcoin ATM in the living room. Their friends even tell me today, Mr. Weisfeld, you remember back in 2015, you had that ATM, I bought some Bitcoin, how do I get it? Folks, this is about self-custody. This is about your rights of ownership. Bitcoin as a fungible asset on a blockchain can be sent anywhere in the world.
Right.
One thing I would tell your audience, and I've been quoted on saying this regularly, is that opportunities don't go away, they just go to other people.
Welcome back. We are here in Bitcoin Las Vegas. I'm Cynthia, your host, and I'm here with Sheldon. He is an OG and a legend. And I mean, for those who don't know you, can you give us a little bit of a background?
Yeah, Cynthia, I'm Sheldon Weisfeld. I got involved in crypto in 2013. I was introduced to Satoshi Nakamoto's white paper and proverbially fell down the rabbit hole, as they might say. What I found most interesting was the functional utility, and the process of trying to buy Bitcoin early on was very arduous.
Right.
Going through the KYC, the AML, and all the compliance and regulatory requirement, that while there was no regulatory real clarity, the idea was it's being looked upon under the regulatory framework of the United States Department of Treasury, the SEC, and all the other jurisdictions. Coin Vault ATM was born as a result of that problem. Because out of adversity, Cynthia, you know there's opportunity.
Yes, yeah.
Absolutely. And so what was the problem? The problem was, how are we going to take the Gen Z? How do we take your community and get them to onboard, looking back, 13 years ago today to where we are.
Yeah.
We were selling Bitcoin through the Coin Vault ATM network as low as $156 a piece.
Oh my God.
$156. You know, we talk about the price of Bitcoin, its functional utility, the evolution of the tech, and what we know is this technology is here to stay.
Yes.
The question really, I think your audience has to ask is, why now?
Yeah.
Why me?
Yeah.
And the answer really is that this is the future of money. It's the future of immutable records. It's how do we maintain a database that people can't change. The whole idea is that we talk about the Byzantine Generals Problem and how do we deliver the message and keep it consistent.
Right.
Bitcoin goes up and Bitcoin goes down. And you know the irony of that? It goes back up.
It goes back up, yeah.
It's always gone back up. If you will look at the history of the cycle of Bitcoin, while it does go down, and people talk about, I've lost money. Well, you only lost money because you sold because of your fear.
Right.
Fear, Cynthia, I'm reminded, is false evidence that appears real.
Wow.
You think it's real, it's not real.
Yeah.
It's only market cycles. The sun always comes up where? Not in the west, comes up in the east.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if you don't believe that or not. Comes up in the east, sets in the west. Bitcoin will go up and Bitcoin will go down.
Right.
Its functional utility is such that you've got 100,000 Satoshi. Excuse me, 100 million Satoshi. When a Satoshi becomes worth 1 penny, a Bitcoin will trade at $1 million.
Yeah.
When is that? That's your generation's future.
Yeah.
You will see that.
This is not financial advice, but safe to say you are bullish.
This is not financial advice. It's not investment advice. It's about having a balanced portfolio, about recognizing this as a unique asset class. Technology has changed and evolved. You don't know the days necessarily of having a beeper.
No.
Or pulling over and using a pay phone.
No.
That's the history. The history of television and entertainment. When we look at franchises known as Blockbuster, where would you go rent a video? And back in the day, Blockbuster saw no competition in what Netflix could do because there was no bandwidth that could push that content to their audience. But the reality is Netflix was bullish on the evolution of bandwidth capacity, which now video live stream can be sent to you directly, literally anywhere in the world.
Yeah, I love that.
Bitcoin as a fungible asset on a blockchain can be sent anywhere in the world.
Yeah, but just to go back a little bit.
Sure.
Was your background always in finance and so Bitcoin made sense to you, or did you come by this another way?
My background is technology.
Technology, okay.
So being involved in electronics and electronics technology, telecommunications, and then the evolution of getting exposed to the white paper.
Right.
One thing I would tell your audience, and I've been quoted on saying this regularly, is that opportunities don't go away, they just go to other people.
Yeah.
You may not understand this right now, but it works. You use a cell phone every day today. Your generation, this is your communication device. You know nothing about a corded phone that you're restricted by the length of the cord. You know, telephones, at some point, they started making 100-foot telephone cords. Why'd you need a 100-foot telephone cord? So you can carry the phone outside the house to go put it in the yard so you can make a phone call? Today, that's not, you're untethered.
Yeah, untethered. We're untethered technologically and now untethered financially.
Financially, the infrastructure is growing.
Yeah.
Today, I'm building a new company. I'm proud to announce it's Ramp ATM. Ramp ATM is going to take the legacy ATM network and give you the ability to use your debit card. Every one of your friends, your peer group, have a bank issued debit card today.
Yeah.
Just like they have a cell phone.
Yeah.
Some of them might have 2 cell phones. And the idea is they can go to their local ATM to do a withdrawal of cash or payment stable coins.
I love that.
The regulatory guidance under the Genius Act that was signed July 18th gives clarity to what a payment stablecoin is. And that is the future of money that your audience needs to be aware of.
Thank you so much for telling us the future.
Absolutely.
How do we get involved now? If they're watching and they're like, I love Bitcoin, what conferences do I go to?
I mean, I would say, look, you go to, look up in your local directories, go to either, very simple, bitcoin.com, go to the BitAngels network. I'm a very active member in the BitAngels community. We're a group of funders and founders. Around the world, there's chapters. You go to bitangels.network to the website. If you're a funder or you're a founder and you're looking for funding as a young upstart, look at the BitAngels network. Come to one of our chapter meetings anywhere around the world. Pitch us your project. Somebody might write you a check to start your new business. Take a look at the Tokenized Conference series. Look at the Bitcoin series. Next week, we're going to have an event in Miami.
Yes.
Consensus.
Yeah.
There are hundreds of events anywhere in the world, regardless of where you're watching or listening to this show at, that you should join.
Yeah.
How about your own website? Do you have a website that gives people calendar advice?
We do. We're on YouTube, Gentry Media. If they're watching, they know that. They know our stuff. But I do have you have kids and grandkids, right?
I have kids, no grandkids yet. Yes.
Are they into Bitcoin?
My kids all grew up with a Bitcoin ATM in the living room. Their friends even tell me today, Mr. Weisfeld, you remember back in 2015, you had that ATM, I bought some Bitcoin, how do I get it? Folks, this is about self-custody. This is about your rights of ownership.
So with your kids that grew up with this lens and this economic freedom that Bitcoin enables, how are they set up differently than other kids, that probably didn't have that?
They have the same issues other kids do too, but the difference is they've been exposed to understand the legitimacy of this. Because if you don't know, you don't know.
You don't know, yeah.
If you're listening, your audience is crypto curious. They're crypto involved. They're actively involved. There's so many different talk channels that you can go to that you can hear from so many different podcasts, so many other platforms. The key is get educated. Make your own decisions. It's very important. Again, I don't advocate this necessarily as financial advice, but I do think it's a very important, responsible part of a diversified portfolio. If it's Bitcoin, if it's Ethereum, or any one of the million different projects that are out there today, we're looking at about $2.7 trillion market cap today.
Wow.
And when I got in it, it was just in the billions.
Fraction of that,
yeah, just a fraction of that. And so the reality is that if we can look at what's happening with payment stablecoins as a point of reference, that is a dollar-denominated token. Once you're in that ecosystem, you can go across any other token that you can interchange it to. Payment stablecoins today have a $319 billion market cap. The economic value proposition, according to BDO, this last week they did a presentation on stablecoins. They referenced a $19 trillion economic impact. That $19 trillion is estimated in the next decade, by 2035, to be $1.5 quadrillion. Ladies and gentlemen, that's a lot of money.
Wow, that's a lot of money.
That's a lot of growth.
And a lot of opportunity.
And a lot of opportunity.
Right. So let's shout this out one more time for those that didn't get it.
So Ramp ATM will be available at your GenMega ATM. So any bank ATM that's familiar with or affiliated with the GenMega network. As GenMega stated, they're future-proofing their ATMs. Join the crypto revolution. Follow Cynthia, educate yourself, stay connected, go to a local Bitcoin meetup, cryptocurrency meetup, a blockchain meetup, join the community, get educated. That's how you make good decisions.
Thank you so much, Sheldon. You're awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you for your time.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.